Hey folks, and welcome to class. This is just a quick tutorial of how to get around our class. Okay, so this is the main page. I will deploy news announcements here. I try to do that rather than just blow your email up, so whenever you log in to D2L, which you should do several times a week, 3, 4 times a week probably, um, you would come here and you're going to see any new messages that come up first. Okay, I'm going to try to add another widget up here with a way to schedule appointments with me, so look for that to pop up. Ask a librarian if you've got library questions. They're really great, and you can just click that and it will actually open a chat window with one of our librarians. And then there's information down here. Brightspace is just D2L, so that is help navigating D2L. Okay, just a quick walkthrough here. This is your update alert, so it's going to tell you like new announcements, new work that's coming up, all of that sort of stuff, as well as yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anything that gets posted, new grades, I think show up there as well. Okay. This will, subscription alerts will notify you if there are new discussion posts, new responses to posts. I think it automatically, when you write a post, it will give you notifications when someone responds up here. So you'll see a couple notification things up here. This message alerts, I would recommend we avoid using it. The pager I've never found to work very well. It's like an in D2L email system. If you click email, it'll allow you to send a message to one of your classmates or to me, but what that actually does is puts it through to my email address. When I hit reply, it's going to go back to your email address. It will not show back up in D2L. Okay, so just my recommendation, skip that one. Okay, just your list of all of your classes here. The little waffle icon will give you your classes. Okay, this takes you back to home. I guess that's all that's important there. Course Home will bring you back to this page with the news. Content, communications, assessment, attendance, you guys probably don't have. I just have it because I'm an instructor. And then your locker. So we'll work backwards this way. Locker is just file storage space. If you need some cloud storage space, you want to save all the files you're writing for class up here, you can do that. All it is file storage space. Assessment. My recommendation is for you not to come through to assignments or anything of that sort this way, but to go through content, and I'll show you that in a minute. But grades is one thing here that you can only access via the assessment tab. So come here, and it will show you right now there's just this one thing. I haven't added grades in for the rest of them, but I will. So just be on the lookout for that, and you can always, your grades always kept up to date. As soon as I grade it, it goes into the grade book. Generally, I think you get a message that something's been graded. Okay, so assessment is your best tool to get to grades. Okay, communication, again, if you want to email me or one of your classmates, you can go to class list email. That will enable you to do that. We have virtual classroom here. Right now, my plan is to use Google Meet instead of the virtual classroom in D2L. We've got both options, but if Google Meet works, I'm going to continue using it. I've just not had great luck with virtual classroom so far, but it's a backup if we need it. Other than that, the discussions are here, but again, let's go to content. And what you'll actually see here is when you come over here, you'll have table of contents, general course info, weekly content, that's your like weekly work, student resources, these are just resources for you, and then there's a tab here called Feel Like You're Drowning, okay? So, just real quick, general course info, my contact info, my syllabus and policies, please read through those, know how to get in touch with me, okay? Technology requirements, how-tos. I just post little how-to videos for tech stuff here. It's very much technology things. So there's probably how to use Google Docs in there and some other things. Okay. If you're having problems or tech issues, what to do, and then just a link to college services here. Okay. Ditto down in student resources. It's the D2L Student Resource Center, Netassist, Oasis. These are things that Netiquette is just kind of how we act online. I haven't had many problems with it. I hope that continues to be the case. Oasis, if you want to take a survey as to whether or not you're ready for an online class, but feel free, but you're here now, and I would recommend we push through. Disability Services, Veteran Services, the Library, the Writing Center, Advising and Counseling, Financial Aid, ITR, Help Desk, all of the sorts of things you might need are located there. The bulk of our work here is going to be in weekly content. Each unit that we see over here, and you'll see it begins August 17th, begins September 18th, all these sorts of things. Begins October 9th. So each of these units begins sort of as the previous unit is finishing up. So each unit represents one essay, and within each unit, there are going to be weeks worth of work. Okay, so this week we've got welcome to class and how to navigate the course. That's what you're watching right now. And then if we go into week 1 here, each week works the same way. Sorry, that took a second. So there's a to-do list here. Due dates here, September 3rd and September 7th. Typically, we have one due date. It's typically Monday mornings right before our class. Will probably vary every once in a while. So do pay attention to these. We have 2 turn-ins this week just because I want you guys to do the introduction stuff right away and then the academic stuff for this week over the weekend. Okay. There'll be a video each week. I will generally put that up for the coming week right after we have class. Okay. So if you miss class, that video should give you a quick tutorial on how to get through the week. All right. And then everything that's in the to-do list here shows up linked down here. And this is why I say don't use the communication assessment tabs over here because, for example, class introduction discussion, okay? You don't need to go up there to discussions because you can simply click here and go directly to your class introduction, okay? So I try to link everything straight out of the content section. You shouldn't have to go anywhere to do any other work, okay? Again, just a to-do list here, and then all the work is linked below. There is a helpful indicator here that shows when you've clicked on everything. So it shows that I've done 2 of the 8 things available in here. And you can tell the 2 things I've done are look at these 2 articles. And you can see they've got check marks next to them. The dot indicates you haven't done them yet. So if you sit and you watch the video, it'll tick up to 3 out of 8. And you can just use this for I don't pay much attention to it, but you can use it for your own progress and make sure you're on the right track. Okay? That's pretty much it in a nutshell. We'll chat once a week, so if you've got any questions that pop up, you can ask them then. You can always schedule an appointment with me as well. In addition to that, just keep an eye on your grades and hit me up with any questions, okay?